YouTube, what's going on? This is professional Madden player T Davis, and in today's video, we're going over what is, my opinion, the best route in Madden 21. This route's going to be able to beat every single coverage, man, zone. It's going to get behind some hook zones, mid-read. It's going to get underneath deep zones. It's going to torch man-to-man. You guys need this route in your offense. It's going to be in some unique formation, so it's not in every playbook, so you got to be careful. You got to look for it, but man, this route is so good. You guys are really going to enjoy this video. I think once you find out how good this route is, you're going to need it in your offense. A lot of pro players are using this route in their offense. So if you guys want more pro player tips, gameplays, ebooks, mini schemes, make sure to subscribe here to the channel on YouTube for the best tips available. Also, make sure to watch me play live on twitch.tv/DavisBrand. I stream during the week, usually Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, between 10 a.m. 3 p.m. Also on the weekend for some weekend league. I went 23-2 last weekend, so this weekend's coming up. Be on the lookout for some weekend league action on my Twitch. Also have my brand new defensive ebook that dropped. It's got some of the best A-gap nano blitzes in the game. It's also got some coverage defense. It's got some good run defense. And if you want to improve your game too, check out my coaching lessons down in the link in the description below. We have 30-minute and 60-minute sessions going over anything you want to improve at when it comes to Madden. But that's it for the intro, guys. All my social medias, everything's down below in the links in the description, so check all those out. But let's jump into today's video, the single-handedly best route in Madden 21. Alright guys, so we're going over the best route in Madden 21 today, and it's going to be this weird kind of out and in route, call it maybe a diamond route, call it maybe the route from PA Post. So it's the route that used to be good in PA Post. It's not as good this year in PA Post, but it's good in this play double post. You're going to be able to find this route in a lot of different formations. You're going to be able to find this play double post in a lot of different formations in a lot of playbooks. Now, this one in Strong Close is unique. This is one of the only playbooks that has the route on both sides of the field here in Strong Close. So we're going to be able to take advantage of that route on both sides of the slot here. It's going to be able to beat man and zone. I recommend having great speed, great route running at that position. So for this, we have Davante Adams. We also subbed in St. Brown over there on the right side as well, who has good speed. But you definitely want that speed and that route running for this route. Now, it's going to get underneath zones, so like if they run a cover 3 shell, we're going to kind of get underneath the deep zones over the middle and behind the yellow zones. If it's man-to-man and we have good route running, our guy's going to torch him on man-to-man. And then versus cover 2, we're going to be able to get in between that little area as well, in between the deep halves. So we're really going to be able to beat every defense with this route. And like I said with this play, we have it on both sides of the field, so you mix in a couple hot routes. You know, maybe you have tight end route apprentice. You can do a little tight end corner route, maybe a tight end post, and then have a flat wheel combo on the other side, or maybe some drag, some motion slants. There's a million things you can do. I recommend also putting in like a streak to bring the zones back, get the guys out of the way for these routes. And in my opinion, Strong Close is one of the best formations here in Madden 21. I think it's better than it even was in Madden 20, and it was really good last year as well. So let's get into the play double post. We're going to do it versus a random play because that is so good. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and run the play stock just so you can see how good these routes are, but then we're going to kind of work in some route combos and try to make a little play out of it. But for the start, we're just going to go over the routes here, and as you see right there, we're going to throw it right on the cut. I'm going to go ahead and run this play just like 5 times in a row, just stock. So you can see how really it's just going to get open versus pretty much every coverage. Once again, right there, boom. He gets behind the clouds, behind the yellows, but underneath the deep halves. Once again, let's see what side we can throw it to. Man-to-man, Davante Adams is always going to win. He drops the ball there, but you want to kind of throw it right on that cut like I did there. See what we got. Looks like we got man again. Oh, they double covered it there. So that's a bad read by me. We had the other side wide open. Let's go ahead and run it a few more times here. Let's make the right read, though, T. Step in there. B. Boom, right there. B, wide open. Right when he cuts, it's going to be automatic versus man-to-man, like I said. It's just hard, so hard for the defense to gauge us. They're going to have to start using these routes. And it's so hard to use her on both sides of the field. So, like I said, we'll do it one more time here with it on both sides of the field. Looks like we got it right here. Oh, I probably should have went to X right there because they had the 2-man under and he played it decent. Obviously, you want to be wary of the double coverage. Looks like we have it again here versus zone. So right there, it's cover 2. We're able to get underneath it. Go ahead and do it one more time. I want to get that man coverage again. Let's see what we have here. Nope, but we got Davante. So right on that cut. So let me go ahead and jump into the replay, so you can see how good this is just stock. Like I said, there's not many plays that have these routes on both sides of the field, and there's good spacing in it too. As you can see, they don't run into each other. They're not near each other. They're both going out wide and then cutting back in. And as you can see on the cut, so no zones covered. Like I said, look at, they just kind of dumb out. We're able to throw on the cut in the middle. And if they did come down to user it, then we have our tight end underneath. Or we have this one over here. So it's impossible to user both routes. Now, let's kind of get into how we can make a scheme out of this. Make some plays. Now, one quick thing you can do, which I recommend, is just dragging your tight end right away. And a lot of times we'll be able to just throw the fullback out of the flats, especially if they're blitzing. If they don't have hard flats, a lot of times you can just go to the fullback, but that was man-to-man, so we're just going to throw our little diamond route every time. Let's go ahead and do it again. We're just going to drag our tight end for the first combo. And look at that. They play back a little bit. Just hit your drag underneath every time. So it's just a really quick snap play. Now, if you want to get more advanced with it, one thing you can do is something like this. You're going to flat B, wheel route the running back, and then streak your tight end. So the streak's going to bring back the zones for our X route. We're going to motion over this flat, so we have our favorite flat wheel combo that I love so much. And right off the jump, boom, we have our fullback in the flat. So they brought a little blitz there, and they're not able to pick that up. Let's go ahead and do that same setup again. Like this, motion over the flat. We can look for the flat with a little quick pass as well if it's a blitz. Or we can throw the little wheel, it's man-to-man. Boom, Davante Adams right on the cut. So this play is just so good, I'm telling you guys. Now, you can go to the other side as well. You could do something like, what could we do here? We could just go double drags. We could go with a wheel. We could just go double drags like this, honestly. A little quick blitz beater. Like this, kind of like a mesh concept, man-to-man. Boom, throw it on the cut, possession catch. So let me go ahead and jump into the replay here. Actually, I'm going to go back to our flat wheel combo, because this is my favorite combo. This is probably my favorite setup for the play if we're not going to use it on both sides. We're going to go ahead and utilize this motion. So we're going to have it's going to be one of the best zone beaters. And as you can see there, they manned up Davante. He just absolutely torches him. So let me go ahead and jump into the replay. And we'll see what we see. Looks like it was man coverage. So the flat wheel combo is not going to be ideal here, but we had the fullback out of the flat because it looked like a little blitz here. It was like a man zone combo. And then we didn't have the wheel coming out of the backfield because he was manned up. But as you can see, Davante Adams just absolutely tortures. Like I said, you want good route running in this spot and throw it right on the cut, kind of. And you're able to always possession catch it too. Don't try to rack it. Possession catches are pretty OP this year. You're going to get great animations. A lot of times you're going to get a dive and catch animation. And those are really hard to defend, really hard to user. But there's just a million different ways you can set this play up with these two routes from X and B, or square and circle on PlayStation. So once again, this was double post out of strong close. Now let's go into the route out of a gun bunch offset. Alright, so now we're here in the Carolina playbook in the gun bunch offset. Now this is the only formation in the game that has this exact play out of gun bunch offset double post. Probably the best play in Madden 21 in my opinion. I broke down another video on my channel, which I'll link in the description below, on how to run this play effectively, how I think it's the best money play in the game. But we're just taking a look at the route it has that same exact route on this play, which makes this play so good. It has that route over there with the highlighted route you can see with the red route, which is going to be that diamond out and in route, whatever you want to call it. We can run this play versus pretty much any formation, and you'll see that it's the same route as the one in strong close that we broke down. This one might even be a little bit better, might even be a little quicker cut, but like I said, it's going to beat man and zone again, so let's go ahead and run it. As you can see here, we're going to have zone, so we're able to throw that pass lead inside right there. I'm going to go ahead and run this about 5 times again, just versus random defenses, so you guys can see how good this route really is. And this play is also called double post, just like the one out of strong close. Let's go ahead. Looks like man-to-man coverage. Boom, right on the cut. Davante Adams, he's going to win that all day long. Pretty much this route is pretty much unguardable. They're going to have to start to come to user it. They're going to have to do some other things, maybe cross-man it from across the field. So it's going to take a lot in order for the defense to shut this route down. And, you know, once the defense starts to have to do a million things to stop just this one route, that's what opens up the rest of the field for all our other routes, whether it be the drag, tight end flat, the C route, the running back route. This play just has so many good routes to begin with. So there's zone again. We threw that a little too soon. If we would have waited, it would have been a cleaner look. But we're able to get it in there. I'll do it one more time here, and then we'll get into the replay. But just, man, this route is just so money this year. Cover 2 there, can't stop it. We get behind the mid-read. We get underneath the deep halves. Once again, looks like a man-to-man. No. Looks like an interesting little defense there. That was a very unique defense, but we're able to still get it underneath that middle linebacker dropping back. One more time here. We're going to get it. He's going to burn him automatically. Nice rat catch there. So let's go ahead and I want to get another zone look. We'll do it one more time here so we can maybe get another zone look. As you can see there, we're going to throw it over the top there. So a pass lead up. We get a terrible, terrible animation. Right here, same thing. In the zone, he gets under the deep zones, but behind the yellow zones. Let's go ahead and take a look at the replay now. It's just money. I mean, I just can't express to you guys enough how good this route is this year. In my opinion, the best route in the game. As you can see, look, he gets over the yellows here. Can't guard that. And he gets underneath the deep zones out of this cover 3 look. And so what are you supposed to do here? They're going to have to start to cross-man maybe a safety on him. They're going to have to cross-man a linebacker. They're going to have to start to go over there and use them. Once they do all that, I mean, we just have these underneath baby routes that we can hit. They play hard flats. We hit the C route over here. So there's just a million different ways we can attack it if they do start to adjust. But, man, if you're playing a beginner player, a less advanced guy that doesn't make adjustments to this, you can literally just spam this route all game long. And it just makes it makes it so difficult on the defense in order to slow this offense down. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, man. We broke down the best route in Madden 21. If you guys want more pro player tips, more pro player gameplays just like this, make sure to subscribe here to the channel on YouTube. I appreciate all you guys' support, man. We're almost at that 3,000 subscriber mark. The journey has been awesome. But until next time, your boy T Davis is out.